Find some good role models. They're everywhere. A military flyover, and I'm being watched.
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Hello and welcome to a Tuesday. It is April 28th. Yes, still April 2020. Day 226 of Gotta Get On Ellen. It is day 16 of the Hopefulist Challenge. I hope you are taking the challenge. Sent out a new weekly newsletter yesterday. It seems that my first week newsletter never really sent out. Then I tried to resend it again yesterday. It does not appear that it still went out again. So I don't know what's going on with my email program, but hopefully you got week 3 overview of the Hopefulist Challenge. Some pretty disturbing news here at the household. It seems I'm being watched in my own home. I had mentioned that we put up some security cameras over the weekend. Put one in the back of the house, put one in the front of the house, directed at the door. We put it right in our little porch area. And now the sensor goes off every time I walk out onto the porch. And I can see it all lit up, watching me. In fact, I was out of the porch yesterday, and my husband even sent me a text. I'm watching you. Creeps me out. I don't like it. Told him to turn the sensor motion off while I'm home alone. I don't need him tracking my every move. It's just weird, right? I don't like it. I said to him, I feel like I'm being watched. And he said, because you are. So he has promised to turn the sensor motion off for when I'm here during the day. I believe it still records if there is motion detected. I just don't think you get an alert. Let's look a little more into it. We got 2 different cameras. We got a Ring camera for in the back. You know, that's the typical popular version, a little pricey. And then we got, a generic or whatever for the front. So they have different programs. And maybe we should have got the same one just for the fact that we would have just one program to use. But we'll see. We'll work it out. It'll be fine. So my husband has promised to stop watching my every move. Yeah, it gives me the creepers, right? So good news, boating and golfing will be available in Pennsylvania come Friday. New Jersey, where I live, has no timeline whatsoever for opening anything. They have, however, come out with a list of impossible standards to be met before reopening will even be considered. I don't know. But good for you if you're in the Pennsylvania area or the Georgia area or the South Carolina area where they are starting to open things up a little bit. Are you going to be taking advantage? That is the next question. You know, you can now go golfing come Friday, but will you? Golfing's a pretty spacey sport. There's a lot of big spacing in between groups, but usually you're in with a group of usually 4s, right? I think. I'm no golfer, but I think that you golf in 4s. I could be completely wrong. So I'm just wondering how many people will take advantage. Judging by some of the things that we've seen in Florida, California, what have you, it looks like people are running to the beaches. There's been a lot of speculation about the pictures that are being shown on the news, as if, are they actual pictures or are they stock photos? Some people are claiming that they're stock photos with these super overly crowded beaches, because they have no masks on. But if you're at the beach, are you going to wear a mask? I don't know. It's going to be an awful funny tan line. I don't know. I don't know if they're real or fake. I really hate that term fake. But I guess we will find out as time goes on. There was going to be a military flyover today in the area. The Blue Angels and Thunderbirds flying together to salute the frontline workers and the essential workers. Going to be starting in New Jersey, going up to the Trenton area. I believe they're flying up to the Newark, New York area as well. But the Philadelphia area, parts of South Jersey, around 2 o'clock this afternoon. I don't think I'm going to be close enough to actually witness it, which is a kind of a shame, but it is what it is, right? But if you are in the Philadelphia area or South Jersey area, there's maps of their route everywhere right now. So check out the map. If you think that you're going to be anywhere close to where they will be flying, make sure to be out and about, I would say between 1:30 and 2:30. It's probably a good time period. Looks like it's not going to rain much today, so that's some good news. You can stand outside and wait for the flyover. We have 4 more days until Rise Live. You guys know how excited I am over this, right? Rachel Hollis, Dave Hollis, a bevy of speakers. It's going to be starting at 10 o'clock Eastern time. They are on Central time, so they're starting at 9 o'clock Central time. So it will be 10 o'clock here on the East Coast. Saturday looks like a pretty nice day. Of course, right? Sunday's going to be crap. Couldn't they reverse them? So I am excited about that. We shall see how it goes. I can always take my computer outside and watch it outdoors. Right? I'm going to find a way to make it all work. Today's topic, very closely related to the blog post. I wanted to hear from you. Who is someone you look up to? I said, of course, Oprah. She is my queen. Melissa says, my dad, always. He's my hero, and now my teenage son, because of how well he has been handling all of these changes. I don't think I would be as strong as I am if it weren't for him. So that is awesome, and I thank you, Melissa, for sharing. Jim says, you stole my answer, so since Oprah is taken, I will use her protege, Dr. Phil. He really does love Dr. Phil. And Dennis says, being 5'4", I look up to just about everybody. I appreciate the humor, Dennis. It's always appreciated. I wanted to talk about who you look up to and some of your heroes, either, in your own life or somebody that you admire from afar, like obviously mine is Oprah. I don't know Oprah. Not yet. Someday we will meet, even if it's just for a selfie. So I want you to go get yourself a mentor. Put up a picture on today's blog of Oprah, Miss Rachel Hollis, and a picture of me and Dave Hollis. Because you know why? I love that picture, and I like to put it up as often as possible. Now, it's a collage that I made when I found out that my mini guru was going to be speaking at my main guru's gathering. Yes, a stroke of luck that I found out 2 days before the big Oprah event that Rachel Hollis would be a guest speaker. I was beyond thrilled. It was a great day. And two great tastes that taste great together. Right? Something like that. But I'll start with my love of Oprah. And by the way, we are still getting over how silly we feel because people make fun of me all the time for idolizing Oprah, Rachel, and the countless others I consider mentors. But who cares what they think? But I've also gotten a ton of "you are a badass" merch from friends because they know of my love for the book. So there is good and there is bad, but focus on the good, right? That is what the Hopefulist is all about. But I truly believe I wouldn't be the person I am today without without being an Oprah follower my whole life. I watched her show. I bought her magazine. I bought her books. Started a gratitude journal at her urging. I took to heart her message of live your best life. And man, did I really want that. It took a long time for me to get there, but Oprah planted the seeds. She helped me a little year after year. She prepped me for when I was really ready to bite the bullet and go all in. And I was thrilled to finally be able to see her in person, working her magic for all of the 15,000 people there. And someday it will happen. I will meet Oprah. Next up, my girl Rachel. I discovered her last year when I started to go all in on the Hopefulist plan. I read her book, Girl Stop Apologizing, and it really resonated with me. I found the advice to be so useful since I started my business. I started following her on social media, became hooked. Her and her husband, Dave, really fun, down to earth, willing to share everything, and call you on your BS. I've been a convert ever since. Yes, sometimes I feel like I am in a cult, and I am super weird, but all this has really enhanced my life. So call me what you will. I call myself happy. I was getting really interested in attending one of her personal growth conferences, but the next one up didn't work for my schedule. I was thrilled to find out that they were having their first ever business conference, which would mix personal growth and real business tools and tactics. So I was even more excited about that opportunity, right? Because I needed to build up my business skills. So while at the conference, I was introduced to many others who would become mentors as well. You've heard me mention Brendan Bouchard. I'm pretty sure you've heard me mention him. He's all about high performance. I discovered Trent Shelton, who is amazing when it comes to speaking of triumph over adversity, that is. And Dean Graziosi, who just led me to a course that has helped me tremendously in my business ventures. I'm a big fan of Jenna Kutcher, if you've ever heard of her. She does the insanely popular podcast, The Goal Digger. The Goal Digger, Goal, Goal Digger. So what do all these people have in common? Well, I don't know a single one of them, and you don't have to either. It's great if you have someone in your life who can be a real life mentor, but I have found that to be difficult in my own life. So follow people on social media that build you up and inspire. Read their books. Listen to their podcasts. They will help you on your own personal path. So who do you choose to follow? What is it you're working on right now? What is the passion you are pursuing? Personal growth? Any of those people I just mentioned are fantastic. Cooking? Follow your favorite chef. Home improvements? Follow HGTV and the people who have shows that you love there. Home interior? Follow Joanna Gaines, Martha Stewart. Whose life are you looking at right now and thinking, I wish I could do that? Or, I wish I could live like that. Follow them. Give that social media feed an injection of positivity. Who are you going to start following? I would love to see your choices. It is Tuesday. Anyone got tacos on the menu? You can always make it a healthy one. You don't have to, but you can. I want you to be your badass selves. I'm cheering you on, and go make today your best day yet.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.
Day 16 of #Hopefulist Challenge. Woo woo!